Time for Insights. Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. And as of this recording, it is the last full day of winter. The vernal equinox, start of astronomical spring, officially at 10:46 a.m. on Friday. You know, Mother Nature doesn't always follow this, right? So we're talking about a summer feel with historic record-breaking early season heat out west. We are on the cooler side, although we'll have some moderation in temperatures coming up. Unsettled here at home too, with numerous quick disturbances coming in with rain showers and some accumulating snow. So we're going to talk about that. It all has to do with the jet stream. The jet stream river of air high in the sky steers storms, acts like a thermostat. So when it's north like this, big ridge out over the west coast, and that's promoting that heat dome and a lot of the 80s, 90s, 100s. Where is the jet stream positioned? In Canada, in the northern plains, and here in New England. It's pretty zonal, meaning a west to east flow with multiple quick hitting disturbances will be coming in, but fast moving ones means every day or two we have something else to track. Forecast highs on Friday. Look at this: 84 in Missouri, 94 in Dallas, over 100 in parts of the desert Southwest. Not only breaking daily record highs, but potentially the hottest temperatures for the month of March in many cities out west. For us, we do see a fairly seasonable day to end the week on Friday, but there is some cooler air coming in with a quick hitting clipper system on Friday. So Friday morning's quiet, clouds thicken up, pockets of snow expand across northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, and northwest Maine Friday afternoon and evening. Springtime, right? So during the day, not a whole lot of accumulation or impact because we've got a strong sun angle above that. That said, once the sun sets, that's when things start to turn a little bit slick in far northern New England. We also have pockets of showers and a few downpours that come out of New York. Notice even by 6 p.m., far southern and eastern New England are still a little removed from this. So if you have Friday evening plans, maybe dry early, but then you may want to have the umbrella on standby. These do swing through with pockets of snow continuing in far northern New England and northern New Hampshire and Maine until we get to Saturday morning. Otherwise, for the most part, things are shifting offshore. A lingering shower pre-dawn for southeastern Massachusetts to the Cape. And there will be a lot of clouds that kind of linger during the day on Saturday. That's because there's still some upper level energy over us. So I can't rule out, I should say, a flurry or a quick snow shower that develops underneath some of these clouds. It wouldn't be hugely impactful, but a couple of spots may pick up a coating Saturday evening because of that upper level energy. And that kind of morphs into pockets of snow Sunday morning for Vermont, New Hampshire, Northwest Maine, as the next disturbance comes in. Similar to this one on Friday into Saturday, it comes with some rain. Far northern New Hampshire and Maine may hang on to some pockets of snow, and then it will fill in Sunday night into Monday. So it does look like a bit of a sloppy mess. This is going to have to depend on track in terms of how much accumulation we see for snowfall in northern New England. And there are some signs there may be a little bit of sleet or freezing rain that mixes in across central New England Sunday night into Monday morning. Southern New England, we're a little bit milder, but we'll watch that trend closely because if it does trend a little bit colder, we may even have a few icy spots in far southern New England for Sunday night into Monday morning. So predicted snowfall. This is an early outlook, but I'm going to do two things. Number one, I'm going to play things through Friday evening, and this shows a couple of inches already will have fallen across far northern New England. The farther south you come, a lot of it melts, but then as the sun sets, we will see some additional accumulation Friday night into Saturday morning. We're waking up to a widespread 3 to 6 inches in northern New England. The Keys with elevation and the farther north you go. So again, some of the valleys like the Champlain Valley picks up closer to 2, but then you get outside of that and it's more like 3, 4, 5, 6. And the purples here do represent 8 to 12 inches and some of the highest peaks in northern Vermont, somewhere like Jay Peak, northern New Hampshire, Coos County, and the northwest facing slopes of the White Mountains. Farther south, you are talking about maybe a sloppy inch or so in and around the Manchester area down into the Berkshires and maybe a coating on some of the coldest surfaces in far southern New England. So not impactful, but that said, winter is hanging on here. So temperatures on Friday, coldest north, 30s in northern Maine, but most spots 40s and even some 50s with, again, those showers sweeping through for our Friday evening. Friday night, we don't drop below freezing in central and southern New England, but northern New England, some of those pockets of snow remaining. There'll be some localized slick travel with temperatures around or below freezing. Highs on Saturday, 40s and 50s again, though. So it is right around where we should be, maybe even slightly above average in southern New England. Saturday night, 35 to 40 in southern New England, but colder to the north. So there will be some leftover moisture that may refreeze. Watch out for some isolated slick spot or two. Kind of similar on Sunday, 40s north, 50s south, but with that next wave of low pressure coming by, that's going to drag in some colder air to start next week. So look at this. The wind kicks up too. 30s north, 40s south, and you can knock about 10 degrees off the temperature. That's what it's going to feel like. Meanwhile, earlier in the week, a coronal mass ejection, it's called CME, a solar storm essentially, emitted particles from the sun. They charge towards the Earth's magnetic field and towards the poles. Bottom line, when they interact with nitrogen and oxygen in our atmosphere, they can emit different colors. Northern lights, the aurora borealis, potentially. This is not a super strong solar storm. That being said, the Space Weather Prediction Center is keeping an eye on it. The next couple lights, of course, cloud cover has to cooperate too, but just something to be aware of, particularly the farther north you go, that you'll have at least a shot of seeing it. Free weather app, of course, we notify on there if we start seeing reports of the aurora, by the way. And if you snap any pictures of the aurora or otherwise, send them our way, the Send to Us tab. We love to see them. Or you can email us, reports@onedegreeoutside.com. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com. And don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the #1 Degree Outside Weather.